Right. So Danu can sign me. There's another one to come, but we will start now. I think I have to. Right. So we are going to study today or identify the components of a computer. So I think before that I gave you a small exercise to do. So I hope you can remember, Danuka. So
Yes, sir.
yes, did you do the particular exercise that I gave you on the washing machine? Yes. So we were talking about embedded computers, and I told you to perform some, to write some steps the washing machine does at your home.
The washing machine can clean the clothes
Yeah,
faster than us humans.
yeah, that's it. But in addition to that, so I told you there are some. So it's okay now. Uh, anyway, there are some steps that are going to be done by the washing machine. So we were actually talking about something called embedded computer. Embedded computers. So examples are going to be things like, so we write some examples here. One is a washing machine.
So are we supposed to write that?
Yeah, wait a moment. I will give you a small topic. So don't write it right now. I will tell you when to write. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So these are the embedded computers that we have in our home. Washing machine is the one. Then air conditioner.
Laptop.
Air conditioner. Microwave oven.
Laptop.
Laptop is not the embedded computer. Laptop is a personal computer. So embedded computers are one type of computers. So there are various types of computers. Now, what you see here is now if you are using a laptop, it is not an embedded computer. Embedded means that computer, there are small computers that are inside some other devices like washing machines. So inside the washing machine, there's a very small computer that controls how the clothes are going to be washed. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Right. So laptop is not a embedded computer. It is also a computer. We call that a personal computer. So we will talk about them later. So washing machine, air conditioner, microwave, oven. These are some examples for embedded computers. So write down. Uh, can you show me your book? The last thing that you have written.
The last.
Okay, show it clearly. Right, storage. Okay, take it again. Please show me the last page that you wrote. I could see.
We wrote the we were writing what the computer was had like storage. The computer hard disk can store a large amount of data,
Yeah.
and then the last one was cost, and international cost is high, but maintenance cost is low. That's all we wrote.
Okay. Right. Sayuni, were you there last time? Okay, show me your book, please. 1 minute. I want to write. It's not that clear. Please show the last line that you told me. Last part of the. Um, take it a bit away from the camera. චුට්ටක් ඈතට ගන්න. මේ පේන්නේ. All right. Okay. Let's start with this one. Okay, it's fine. Certain parts are not that much visible. It's okay. So make a complete note, and because because you have because I we are not physically meeting, so therefore you have to always write properly whatever we proceed, right? So I think now what you have written is okay. Now today we will start with the topic embedded computers. That's a very small topic, right? Write the topic embedded computers. Embedded computers. Write down under that as a sentence. Small computers which are included, small computers which are included which are included which are included inside inside various equipments various equipments va- various equipments are called
Excuse me, sir. Can you repeat that?
are called are
Sir,
yeah various equipments are called
can you?
this part. Danuka? Various equipments are called embedded computers. Various equipments are called embedded computers.
Sir, various equipments are called.
Embedded computers. Embedded computers. You can see the spelling here. Embedded. EMBEDDED. Embedded computers. Examples are going to be like, examples are going to be like the tiny computers or small computers, going to be like the small computers going to be like the small computers inside small computers inside. After, right, inside, write down after that, write down in the next line, put number 1 washing machine, number 2 air conditioner, number 3 microwave oven. Right. Right, washing machine, air conditioner, microwave oven. Those are the examples. Okay, so next write down the topic as a subtopic. Write down operation of a fully automatic operation of a fully automatic fully automatic washing machine which has fully automatic washing machine which has an embedded computer which has an embedded computer. When you don't know spelling, let me know, right? You have to speak out and tell me to write the spelling. So I will not be writing spellings always. So if I don't write, you have to tell me when you don't know anything, any spelling that I have pronounced. if you don't know any spelling of a word that I have pronounced. ස්පෙලින් දන්නේ නැත්නම් අහන්න ඕනේ. දැන් මම වැඩි හැමතිස්සෙම ලියන්න යන්නේ නැහැ බෝඩ් එකේ. වචන සමහර ඒවා අලුත්ම වචන වගේ හිතනවා නම් මම ලියනවා. මම හිතනවා ඔයගොල්ලෝ දන්නවා කියලා මේ වෙද්දි සමහර වචන ලියාගෙන තනියෙන් කරගන්න. එහෙම නැත්නම් මම මට කියන්න ටක් ගන්නවා ලියන්න ඒ අදාළ වචන. So if you are unfamiliar with a certain word, let me know. Just unmute and ask, right? So when you are unmuting and asking, don't be very quick. You can first unmute, wait some time, and tell your word that you need the spelling and mute. Sometimes you do it very quickly, so the time is not enough for the computer to capture your voice. සමහරවිට හරි කලබලේ කරනකොට ෆෝන් එකට හරි කම්පියුටර් එකට හරි වෙලා මදි අර ඒ යන අතර වාරේ ඔයාලගේ શબ્දය ඇහිලා මට අනිත් පැත්තට එවන්න. ඒ කියන්නේ මියුට් කරන එක ඉක්මනට කරනවා. එතකොට එයා අන්මියුට් වෙන්න වෙලා නැහැ තාම. මොකද මියුට් අන්මියුට් කරපු ගමන් ටක් ගාලා කිව්වොත් එයා අන්මියුට් වෙලා නැහැ. රෙඩි නෑ අහන්න. ඒ කියන්නේ චුට්ටක් ඉන්න. So just unmute it, wait some time and tell your word that you need to know the spellings and then mute. So I can write it over here. So there are words. You are very small children, so you know that I know that you have some problems in practice certain words. So make sure that you ask it whenever you need. එහෙම අවශ්‍ය වෙලාවට අහන්න. Yeah? So now you have written the topic as operations of a fully automatic washing machine that has an embedded computer. That's your topic. So write down the operations are going to be first thing. So it will sense the amount of cloth, then decide the required water level. Number 3, indicate the amount of detergent. Number 4, then wash the clothes several times by draining water and refilling. Finally, dry the clothes. You can see all these things are done by the washing machine without our intervention. Write down this under the topic. Medical yarn, sense the amount of clothes, decide the required water level, indicate the amount of detergent, right? Full stops at there. Wash the clothes several times by draining the water and refilling. Dry the clothes. Right, take this down below your topic that you wrote now. After you complete writing, please let me know so I can go to the next part. Danuka, are you still writing? And Sayuni,
Yes, I'm on the last one.
okay, okay.
Done, sir.
Okay, good. Sayuni, you also, if you want to finish, please tell.
I'm finished, sir.
Are you also finished? Right, good. Now we will discuss this. What the computer, something like what an embedded computer does with this washing machine, what it has to do with the washing machine. So in the washing machine, we have a small computer inside it. It is not something similar to the computer that you see. When you think of a computer, you can imagine or visualize a computer monitor. or a laptop and a system unit and all these keyboard and mouse, that is what comes to your head. But here, embedded computer doesn't have those things. Embedded computer is not having such a shape. It is a smaller circuit, right? It is specially designed to help the particular main device. So here the main device is washing machine. So it is actually inserted or included or embedded into a larger device so that devices operations are going to be controlled using that. ඒ කියන්නේ embedded computer කියලා කිව්වම අපිට ඒක මේ අපි දකින සාමාන්‍ය කම්පියුටර් එකක් විදියට ඒක බලන්න බෑ. අපි දකින සාමාන්‍ය කම්පියුටර්ස් තමයි laptops, desktop, mobile phone එක කම්පියුටර් එකක් තමයි. දැන් මේ ඔක්කොම කම්පියුටර්ස් වලට වඩා වෙනස් එකක් තමයි මේ අපි embedded කියලා කියන්නේ. ඒතර embedded computers කියලා කියන්නේ embed වෙලා include වෙලා තියෙනවා වෙන තව එකක් ඇතුලේ. මොකක්ද අනිත් එක ලොකු device එකක්. මොකක්ද වෙන්න ඕනේ? එක එක්ක air conditioner එකක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්, washing machine එකක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. එහෙම නැත්නම් vehicle එකක් වෙන්නත් පුළුවන්, car එකක් වෙන්නත් පුළුවන්. ඒකට ඒක ඒ special task එකක් perform කරනවා. එහෙම නැත්නම් ඒක special දෙයක් කරනවා ඒක ඇතුලේ නා. So it is going to do a special task to help the main device to perform certain functions. The main device එකට දේවල් කරන්න මේක help කරනවා. What are the things that they do? They detect. Sense mean it can identify how much of cloth is inside the particular washing machine. පළවෙනි එක තමයි මේ කොච්චරක් රෙදි තියෙනවද කියලා එයා පොඩක් ඒකට මේක කරකවල බලන්න. It's going to turn the drum. Once you put the clothes, it will turn the drum and detect how much of cloth is there. Based on that, it will decide how much of water is needed. So it will start filling the water while indicating it needs this much of detergent powder you should put. So you just observe it, right? Once your parents are operating on an automatic washing machine, or if you can find it somewhere else, if it is not available right now, you just go and find out how it is going to be operating. So indicate the amount of detergent. So you have to put the detergent into the particular. So you have to open the lid and put the detergent. So after that, you don't touch it. You don't want to do anything. It will do the rest of the stuff. It will always turn the drum always, and it will start mixing up the detergent with the water and all the clothes. So it will start rotating the drum several times. Maybe about 15 minutes it will start rotating the drum, so it will wash the clothes properly, and then afterwards it will drain the water. එතකොට මේක අර ඩ්‍රම් එකට කරකව ඉඳලා අර රෙදි ටික හොඳට ඇතිල් වෙන්න දාලා ඊට පස්සේ වතුර ටික යවනවා. Again it will refill the water. දැන් එයා තනියෙන් කරන්නේ පොට් අපි වතුර දාලා ගන්නවා වගේ අපි දැන් තනියෙන් අතිරේදී හොදනකොටත් අපි සබන් ගාලා වතුර වලට දාලා ආපහු එළියට අරගෙන ඒ වතුර අයින් කරලා ආයෙ වතුර දානවා. ඒ වගේ මෙයක් කරනවා. Interesting. So everything, all these operations are controlled by the embedded computer. Without that embedded computer, washing machine cannot do all these things by thinking itself. එයාට කරන්න බෑ. එයා මේ embedded computer base කරන් තමයි ඔක්කොම කරන්නේ. Okay, write down under these 5 points. මේ අපි කියන්නේ ඊට පස්සේ write down under the 5 points. The computer included the computer included the computer included in the washing machine is able to perform, the computer included in the washing machine is able to perform all these tasks, without the intervention of a human, without the intervention of a human, without the intervention of a human. Intervention කියලා කියන්නේ මැදිහත් වීම. එහෙම නැත්නම් human එහෙම නැත්නම් මිනිස්සෙක් මැදිහත් වීමෙන් නැතුව මේ ඔක්කොම දේ කරනවා. ඒකට embedded computers තව බලන්න. So just observe around you what are the other embedded computers that you can observe. So smart TVs, they also have a certain smart TVs, not everything. So air conditioners, microwave ovens, then certain vehicles, they also have embedded computers. Then aeroplanes, so large airplanes, they have embedded computers. So those are the different things that you can, those are the different, what you call the, those are different devices that have those embedded computers. Right. Now the next topic is components of a computer. Components of a computer. Components of a computer.
What are the
Danuka, did you say something?
no, sir.
Components of a computer. So I will show you my screen. You can see the major components of a computer. So the components of a computer can be categorized into three, mainly at this level, mainly three categories. So we will discuss about them. So here in this, you can see those are certain components of a computer. You can see the display, speakers, keyboard, mouse, and this large box is called system unit, and inside it we have a lot of different electronic items which are going to process the data, right? The මේ computer components display, speaker මේවා අපි වෙන් කරලා අඳුරගන්න හැටු separate them into different categories and identify. So you can see it has different categories. So this categorization is done by the nature of their functions. ඒවයි අර වැඩ يعني ඒවයි කරන වැඩේ අනුව තමයි categorize කරන්නේ. So what are these how does the categorization is done? You can see the categorization. Actually there are three main categories, but here you can see so many small categories available. We can see input devices. Don't write now. I will tell you when right. Input devices. So first one. So listen to me now. As a man or a woman or a human, someone is going to take input to him from how that person is going to take input to himself. Like now you can see from your eyes, right? That is how you take the visual input to your brain. අපි එතකොට මේ මිනිස්සෙක් නම් එහෙම නැත්නම් කියන්නේ whatever human or even a creature, animal, dogs, anyone is going to take the visual input from their eyes. So eyes, what is? Eye is the input device of one of the input devices of the creatures. So සත්තුන්ගේ මොකක්ද input device එක? What is it? A device. What is it? Eye. Is that clear? Then how do they get the audio input? කොහොමද සත්තු audio input එක ගන්න? එහෙම නැත්නම් ඇහෙන ශබ්ද ගන්න? What is the equipment they have? Yes, Sayuni, how do these creatures listen? So how do they take the input? Danuka?
The keys.
I think that, yeah, they take it from their ears, right? So yeah, I hope you understood that concept right now. Creatures or humans or creatures, they take it from now they can see things, so they take the visual input from eyes, they take the auditory or the audio input from ears. I hope that is clear for you. එතකොට visual input එක ගන්න ඇස් වලින් අන් වලින් ගන්නවා audio input එක. Right? Then so similarly, so now if you take, so we can take it from eyes and take it from ears like that. So even computers also have to take things into the computer to do some processing. So how do you give something into the computer using what? Computer එක ඇතුළට කොහොමද අපි මොනවා හරි දෙන්නේ දාන්නේ? You are just putting certain things into computers by somehow. How do you put your data into the computer? Have you seen people doing this? What is the device they use? මොනවා වගේ උපකරණයක්ද පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ? Computer එකේ. Out of this, what is the device? Yes.
Mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, mouse and keyboard. Right. So we can say input device. One is going to be mouse. Mouse is a one input device to the computer. So you can select things. So we'll discuss about them later in detail. The other one is keyboard.
Yeah.
Right. What else? I think Danuka, I can't hear your voice clearly. Maybe some signal issue is there.
Also need
Okay, so Danuka, your voice is not clear.
Router, so you can go to detail and a monitor.
Yeah, no, still we are talking about input devices. Input devices are going to be actually, Dhanuka, I couldn't hear your uh, voice because there should be some signal problem. It's okay. We'll proceed like this, right? Maybe there are signal problems. Maybe, right? There should be some signal problem today. So we can see mouse, keyboard. Now, those are used to input data into the computer. Keyboard, you can insert different data like text data. You can type letters in it. What if you want to insert your voice into the computer? Then we have
You have speakers?
not actually a speaker. We have to have a microphone.
Mic.
Yeah, microphone. Or we call it a mic. Right. So all these are input devices to the computer. So in addition to that, there are also now what if we want to insert our pictures or our video? What do we have? We have a
Monitor.
camera. No,
Camera.
camera. We have to have a camera. So we call it webcam. Webcam. Right? Like this. So these are different input devices of our computer. Write down. Now we are going to discuss about different categories of computers components. Okay, so let's write down first category input devices. Then write down this. So I will focus the screen. So various things you can insert now. Mouse, microphone, you can insert voice. Web camera, you can insert visual. Sayuni, have you finished?
Yes,
Right. Tanuga?
yes, sir.
Right. So I will show you the screen again, and what are the things that you can see here? Mouse, keyboard, microphone, webcam, those four are there. There are two more things, barcode reader and scanner. Barcode reader and scanner. The barcode reader is the one that you can see in supermarkets. Once you go there, when you take the items, once you go to the cashier, they take the item and hold it against the barcode reader. So that is also an input device. So you are inputting some data on the product through this barcode to the computer. දැන් මෙතනදී barcode reader කියලා කියන්නේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ දැකලා ඇති සුපර් මාකට් වලට ගියාම අපි ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එකක් අරගෙන කැෂියර් ගාවට ගියාම ඒ එතන ඉන්න අය ඒ ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එක නැත්නම් මොකක් හරි අයිටම් එකක් ගත්තොත් ඒ කියන්නේ සබන් කෑල්ලක් හරි බිස්කට් පැකට් එකක් හරි, so if you take a bar of soap or a packet of biscuit, there's a code there. So you can see this code over here as well. Can you see? Do you see a set of lines? So that is a barcode. So that is a barcode,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Okay. So this barcode has some data inside. You can't read it by looking at it. So the barcode reader can read it. So it will read that, then it will put it to the computer. So your bill can be easily created. ඉක්මනට bill හදාගන්න තමයි මේක use කරන්නේ. Otherwise the cashier will have to enter one by one from the computer. එකින් එක දාන්න වෙනවා product එකේ නම් මෙහෙම දාන්න වෙනවා වෙන වෙනම. දැන් මේක තියෙන හින්දා ඉතල කරදරයක් නැහැ. So they can scan it and everything will be processed in the computer. So don't think about too much about the barcode. Just remember barcode reader is another input device. So write down barcode reader and there's another one called scanner. Scanners are not that common now because people, you have mobile phones that they can take photos, and if they are sometimes similar to the scanned documents. Right, so for example, let's say you have this particular book, right? Let's say you have a book like this, right? So this book, you want to take a soft copy of this one by scanning this one. We do the main product. So let's say there are some several pages. You want to take a soft copy of that one. So you are going to take a picture of that particular page, maybe this page, right? So you can get the scanner, right? This one, right? You can get the scanner and put that particular page as you put it in a photocopy machine. You have seen photocopy machines, right? So you can put that on top of that scanner and it will scan it and create a soft copy. So it will scan and create a certain file that you can view using the computer. So then you are taking a picture of this actually into your computer using the scanner. I will show you how the scanning is done in an image, right? So I'll wait a moment. I'm going to take a so just to show you the scanner, how it looks like. This is how a scanner looks like, right? So here we can see all these are scanners. So if you have a photo like this, you can scan it and take its soft copy or take the computer viewable copy in the computer itself. So to make a current them scanner එක අරගෙන ඒක දානවා මේ ෆොටෝ එකක් දානවා ඒක ඇතුළට. දාලා ස්කෑන් කරොත් අපිට කම්පියුටර් එකේ බලා ගන්න පුළුවන් ෆොටෝ එක. දැන් මේ තියෙන්නේ අපිට අතින් අල්ලන්න පුළුවන් එකනේ. So this photo is something that you can touch. So similarly you can see these are all scanners. So this is how you place it. Right, this is how you place the document here and then you can scan it. So මේ මෙතන තියලා මේක වහන්න ඕනේ. So you have to place it here, then you have to close it, then it will scan. It is similar to the photocopy machine. So is that clear? Danu and Sayuni? Right. So that is how the scanning device. So the scanner also is what? An input device. You can input the picture of a certain document into the computer using this particular scanner. Right? Scanner එකේ පාවිච්චි කරලා අපිට එතකොට දාන්න පුළුවන් මේ විදියට document එකක් scan කරලා අපිට computer එකට දෙන්න පුළුවන්. Right? So that was input devices. Now we come to the output devices. Also, I hope you wrote those two, right? In front of that barcode reader, write down barcode reader. So in front of that, write down barcode reader. Write down in front of that. Read barcodes. Scanner. In front of scanner, write down scan documents and photos. Right. So the barcode is read by the barcode reader and it is given to the computer. The scan is going to scan the documents and photos and it is going to create a soft copy of that inside the computer. So we'll write down a special note at the bottom. After you write this down, I will put a star and tell me. මේක ඉලිය ඉවර කරලා තරුවක් යටින්ම දාන්න. කියන්නේ මේකට යටින් තරුවක් දාලා මට කියන්න මම ඊට පස්සේ කියන්න මොකක්ද කියන්න ඕනේ කියලා. Put a star and let me know. Read barcode, then read barcode, and scan documents and photos. Scan documents and photos.
I'm finished, sir.
Right. Dhanuka,
Yes, sir.
finished.
Yes, sir.
Right. So now you have put a asterisk or star here and write down in front of the star. The barcode reader is used in supermarkets. The barcode reader is used in supermarkets. Two, the barcode reader is used in supermarkets to capture කියන කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? අල්ල ගන්න එහෙම නැත්නම් ග්‍රහණය කරගන්න. To capture the product codes 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 represented as barcodes represented as barcodes on products. On products. Represented as barcodes on products. So if I tell it in Sinhala, it's like barcode reader use කරන්නේ product උඩ තියෙන product codes capture කරන්න product code එක තියෙන්නේ barcode එකක් විදියට. ඒ barcode එක කියවන්න පුළුවන් මේ barcode reader එකෙන් විතරයි අපිට කියවන්න. So it is mainly for making things faster. Then put another star below that particular line. Then we will put another star and write down. Scanner is used to create soft copy images of tangible documents and photos. Scan is used to create soft copy images of tangible documents and photos, and within brackets write down hard copies. Right? Wrote this. Finished?
Yes, sir.
Right, okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what is called tangible? Tangible can අතින් අරන්න පුළුවන්. I can then make අතින් අරන්න පුළුවන්. We can touch it. Right? This is tangible. But we want a soft copy. Soft means intangible. අල්ලන්න බෑ. අතින් අල්ලන්න බෑ. So now this you can touch, right? You can touch, you can feel it, but if you create a soft copy, then it is only viewable on the computer screen. So soft copy image mean it is a computer which you can view in the computer screen. So it is going to be stored as a file in the computer after you scan it. So we are going to scan tangible documents and photos. අපි ඒක scan කරන්න මොනවද? මේ අපිට අතින් අල්ලන්න පුළුවන් documents හරි නැත්නම් photos හරි වගේ දේවල්. So we are going to scan them. So that was all the input devices that we can observe. Now we come to the next category, number 2, output devices. Output devices. Write down output devices. Output devices. You can see some output devices here. So input devices mean you give some data into the computer. Microphone, keyboard, mouse, barcode scanner, webcam, and scanner. All these are input devices. Output devices are things that are actually used to take things out and show to the outside world from the computer. Computer එක ඇතුළේ තියෙන දේවල් එළියට දාන්න, පෙන්වන්න use කරන දේවල් තමයි output devices කියලා. So you can see there are 4 output devices available. One is computer monitor. Then next one is the printer. Printer is going to generate hard copy or printed sheets. Next one is speaker. It is going to generate sound. So what is the other way around? If you take input device of the speaker, is going to be mic. Now speaker is going to be the output device. It is going to create again the sound that you may have input to the computer in certain time period. Then multimedia projector is going to project it to a like a screen or a wall. Right? You can see that 4 output devices are there. The devices which are used to retrieve the data and information are called output devices. Right? Okay, write down here output devices. We will write down like number 1, computer monitor. Also we call it display. Display. Then printer. Speaker. Multimedia projector. Multimedia projector. Computer monitor, printer, speaker, speakers. Normally there are 2 speakers and multimedia projector. These are the output devices. Write this down. Right. Monitor, printer, speaker, multimedia projector. These are 4 output devices. Write down now input devices you can understand. So I didn't give any note on that. So we'll write down here about output devices. Write a smaller sentence here. Output devices are used to. Output devices are used to output devices are used to present the output within a computer, present the output within a computer in different forms, in different forms, FORMs. So what are those forms? So in front of them, we can write the printer. It is going to create hard copies. Hard copies of documents. Speakers, sound. The form is sound. Projector, it is going to be in visual form. Monitor, it is also visual. These are the different forms that we can see that they are actually presenting. So monitor, printer, speakers, multimedia projector. So they present them in visual form, sound form, or audio form, hard copies, likewise. Okay, so I hope that these things are clear for you, and I will show you this whiteboard now. You can see it properly and write it down. If you wrote it already, then fine. If not, you can write it and we can proceed to the next one. Third category is actually processing and within brackets put central processing unit. Processing is the third category. Processing. So I will draw a simple diagram of a computer. So you can see input devices. This is the keyboard. And also the mouse. And here
So we have to draw that as well.
wait a moment, right? I will tell you when to draw it, right? So until I say don't draw anything because I will be changing it by certain explanations. So wait until I.
Okay, sir.
So you can see these things are connected to the computer using wires. These are wires, right? keyboard. So to what category these things belong now? To what input, what category of the components? We discuss it today now. Maybe one category at the So check the two categories that we discussed.
Input and output.
Not only input, mouse and keyboard. These two belong to input, right? Then so what is this? This is called the system unit. The box that you can see in a computer. In laptop computers, you don't have it. In laptop computers, we have it inside the same. So we don't see anything like this in the laptops. Then we have the monitor. The monitor. Wires, mouse, keyboard. So these are wires. System unit. You can see the monitor. What do you have inside? Now this is, now I will draw in a different color. This is output devices. These are input devices. Inside this, something is happening. What is happening inside this? So you input the data from these devices and things are coming out also. If you type a letter from here, let's say you type letter A will be displayed. If you type two numbers and add them, 1 plus 3, sorry, 1 plus 2, 3 will be displayed here. That will happen. You can see that you have used calculators. You have used the calculator in your mobile phone. Mobile phone is also a computer. In these computers also, we have a calculator application. So if you put 1 plus 2, they will be inside, they will be added. Three can display. You can see 3 is going to be displayed there. So inside this, what will happen? Processing is going to happen. And to do processing inside this, we have a special circuit called what? CPU. So we call it central processing unit. The CPU is the one that does the processing. Remember the CPU chip for the circuit. It's a very expensive electronic circuit that is going to take these numbers and process it and give the output. So you don't see it normally. You can't see that item because it is hidden inside the in this big box, or even in laptops you can see. You can't see it. It is inside the underneath of that particular keyboard and others, right? So that is hidden from you. Okay, you can take this down. Now you can draw this under the processing. Then I will give a smaller note on that. Tanuka, start drawing.
Okay. Yeah.
Finished. Sign in.
Yes, sir. Finished. Finished, sir.
Good. So we will write down a smaller note or sentence below that. Write a smaller paragraph. The data is inserted into the computer by input devices full stop. By input devices, then full stop. Then those data will be processed by the central processing unit inside the system unit inside the system unit of the computer to show you. Now you can see, don't write, right? Your writing part is over. Now to show you how it looks like, how the CPU looks like. Now this is the system unit. Inside the system unit, we have a big circuit like this. And inside that, on the circuit, so we call this a motherboard. අපි මේකට motherboard එක කියලා. ඒක තියෙනවා මෙන්න මේ වගේ slot එකක්. එතෙන්ට තමයි මේ send මේ CPU එක attach කරලා තියෙන්නේ. To that particular slot the CPU is attached. So I will show you actually the CPU how it looks like, because that diagram is not clear. This is how it looks like. So this is the bottom of the processor. This is the top of the processor. මේ තියෙන්නේ මේ processor එකේ අනිත් යට පැත්ත. මේ තියෙන්නේ උඩ පැත්ත. So this is called the central processing unit, right? So if you want to see how it is fixed to the motherboard, this is how it is fixed to the motherboard. මේ තියෙන්නේ motherboard එක ඇතුලේ ඒක තියෙන විදිය. So it is going to be, now this is the processor. It is fixed to the motherboard to a certain slot. So we called it the processor socket. අපි කියනවා මේක motherboard එකේ processor socket එක කියලා. So that word is processor socket of the motherboard. processor socket of the motherboard. So it is getting fixed to the processor socket. Then I will show you a this is how it looks like. Methane processor sockets, you can see. This is the motherboard. This is the processor socket. Methane motherboard, methane processor, methane socket. This is how you attach it to the motherboard. You can see a clear picture of it, right? Okay, so I think it's enough for today, and now we'll stop the session. And so please go through what I have taught you. I will give more exercises next time. Today I will not give any. And okay, so we'll stop now. Good night to Sayuni and Danuka.
Good night, sir.
Good night.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.